Greetings and welcome. In this session, we will discuss about the use of psychrometric chart. Psychrometric chart is used in psychrometry. In the last video session, we have seen or we have discussed about the psychrometry, that is a science which deals with the study of properties of moist air, which is used in air conditioning system design and analysis. Now here we will discuss about the various properties, that is moist properties, moist air properties, psychrometric properties. How to find these properties with the help of chart. That is the main objective of this video. So let us see here first of all psychrometric chart. So psychrometric chart is shown here. If you see here, we will find here psychrometric chart is full of lines. So here are many number of lines. So now we have discussed in a first video session of psychrometry, that is a prominent properties of the psychrometry. Now here we will see that all the properties one by one. Dry bulb temperature. About the temperature, there are three types of temperatures. So here we will see dry bulb temperature. So here if you see, this is a scale at the bottom. It is ranging from -5 to here 43. So it is a scale of dry bulb temperature. So all the vertical lines which are emerging from this bottom line in a upward direction, vertical fashion, all these lines are of a dry bulb temperature. Then all the horizontal lines, if you see, then all these horizontal lines are of specific humidity. Specific humidity scale we will find here in this way, vertical manner. It is ranging from here 0.002. So actually here will be 0. From 0 to 0.002, there are 5 digits or 5 places, small divisions. Small value of one division, that is a 0.0004, and unit is kg per kg of dry air. So these are the different values of specific humidity. So specific humidity can be measured by using these horizontal lines. Then we will find here lines which are cross lines. So there are two types of cross lines. If you see a line which is having a slope about 30 to 35 degree, so these lines are of wet bulb temperature. So wet bulb temperature scale is ranging from -5 to here 43 degrees Celsius. And if you see another line, cross line, which is having a steep slope, so these lines are of a specific volume. So here you can see unit, that is a meter cube per kg. So specific volume lines are starting from the left side here about at 0.76 meter cube per kg to here upper side here you will find the maximum specific volume range, that is a 0.92 meter cube per kg. Then you will find the lines which are curved lines. So these lines are of relative humidity, and it is starting from here 10%, 15, 20, 25. In this way, here you will find 90, then 95, and this is a curve, that is a last line. This is of 100% relative humidity. It is also called as saturation curve of the psychrometric chart. Next one is if you extend this wet bulb temperature line out of this chart and it is touching to this scale where we find the enthalpy. So to find the enthalpy, you can use the same line, that is a WBT lines, which can be extension. Extension of WBT line is a reaching to the enthalpy scale where we find the value of enthalpy. Now if you take this reference left side, then on the saturation curve you will find here temperature. So this temperature will be dew point temperature. So in this way we found here three types of temperature: vertical line variable temperature, horizontal line right side specific humidity, left side dew point temperature. When this line is continued to this scale, here is a scale of vapor pressure. Here we can obtain the vapor pressure. So in this way, these different properties which are here presented with the help of these different lines. Now for a practice numerical, if we take a single point here, we can get values of the moist air by using psychrometric chart. So for example, if you take this point, then you can see here. So for this point, if you take reference, this is a point through which if you drop the vertical line on this scale, here you will find the value, that is 30. So this is what dry bulb temperature. TD is equal to 30 degree Celsius. Then from this point, if you go in this fashion, here you will find a point and temperature will be what? If you see here 20, after that there is a 20 to 25, there are 5 division, means value of 1 division is 1. So this point will be what? 21. So this temperature is wet bulb temperature, TW, and it is 21 degree Celsius. So here you can show in this way. Then if you follow in a horizontal way, here on the saturation curve, here you will find the value that is of a temperature, that is a dew point temperature, DPT, TDP. So TDP will be what? Here if you see, it is coming about 16 degrees Celsius. Not 16, 15, then 16, and here it is a 17. So 16.7, it is closer to 17. So 16.7 degree Celsius, that is a dew point temperature. In this way. So we have found now the three values: dry bulb temperature, then wet bulb temperature, and dew point temperature. After that, if you take this reference extension of the wet bulb temperature to the scale, that is enthalpy scale, here you will find the value of enthalpy. So it is coming at 61. So this is what enthalpy, 61 kilojoule per kg. So this value you get, that is of H, enthalpy. Then if you go on the right side horizontally, then this is what? Humidity, specific humidity, W, and value is here 0.012, unit is kg per kg of dry air. This is saturation, this is a curve line which is passing through this point. Here you will find the value of relative humidity, and this curve is of 45%. So RH means relative humidity for this point, that is 45%. Then if you see this line, cross line, so this line is of a specific volume line. So specific volume line Vs. To find this value, you have to take reference of specific volume lines which are on the both side of this line. So this line is closer to the specific volume of 0.88, and here is a value 0.86, means there is a difference of 0.02 between the two lines. So in the mid, the value will be what? 0.85. So 0.85, that range, if you see, this will be range of 0.85 specific volume, 0.85. So the current line which we have taken passing through this point, that is coming in between now 0.85 specific volume and 87, sorry, it is 87. Now this line which is passing through this point, that is between 0.87 and 0.88. So this will be what? 0.875, mid of these two values, mid value of these two, that is meter cube per kg. This is specific volume what we observe. And the last property on the chart that we find, that is a horizontally, if you take extension of this line up to this scale vapor pressure, here we will find the vapor pressure PV is equal to, so that comes about, it is here 14, so 14 mm of Hg. This is a vapor pressure. So in this way, all these psychrometric properties what we have obtained by using the psychrometric chart. Now here every property has some its special meaning that we will see in the next some video sessions wherever the requirement will occur. Thus, by using psychrometric chart, what properties we have obtained or we can obtain, that these are enlisted here. Temperature 3 types, dry bulb, wet bulb and dew point. Humidity 2 types, specific humidity and relative humidity. Enthalpy value, specific volume and vapor pressure. So let us meet in the next video session in order to discuss about the topic about the psychrometry analysis or different psychrometric processes which are used in air conditioning. Thank you.